to it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Picked up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Looking to pass. It's Carter. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the 1st down in a pretty close ball game.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Commodores! They move on top here in the 4th. The Commodores strike back.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Lining up for the PAT. And it's good, and he's gotten the lead up to 3 late. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. To the air, it's Bailey. Working that left side now. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Got enough for the first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Hey, finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Snow. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Headed outside, it's Alexander. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, heading to the field. Direct snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Running inside, it's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field. We hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got the tight end outside. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jess.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Snow. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the move, he fires. Complete in the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that 4th down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by 1 possession.
Grab behind the line. It's Hoffman. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, NC State!
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And he knocks it through to put him up by one, and now the D will try to hang on. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Carter. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Makes a connection. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, it's Carter. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The screen, he can go. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Fires to the tight end. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. Now, a game can't end on a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack at it with an untimed down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over, an absolute